Test 2. Okay, guys, we are sorry for the delay. Okay. Sidiki, he got it now. I sure he got it because it just went through. Sidiki, okay. Sidiki, he got it. I sent the email. Yeah, but I think he got the email now because I see it went through. Hello? I can hear you, but it's very low. Okay, I can hear you. I say he got it, but let's go. Yeah, but I sent it to him already. It went. His email went through already. Yeah, but let's just go now. Anything you want to do, you go ahead. Okay, guys, we're very sorry for the thing. Okay, but if you get it, no problem. Yes. Okay, he's on. He's on. He's on. He's on. I get him on. I get him on. Yeah. He on the screen. I come on to now. Mr. Jackson.
Yes, sir. How are you? How are you?
How are you, boss? And sorry, someone tried to hack into my system this morning.
Yeah, I'm coming there to you.
I received the
Very well, brother. Thank you. It's a pleasure having me. Thank you. Thank you. I'm doing very well. Am I still backstage?
That's good. We still got time. At least we got a few time. Nothing we're going to talk about but the protest, the rally, not protest, but the rally for December. I think we met before. Eh? You remember me? We met before. Eh?
Yeah. We met in Minnesota.
Yeah, good. When I pick you up, okay, that's good. You got a good memory. I thought you forgot. Okay, Mr. Jackson, and I think Sidiki
No.
is connecting us. Sidiki is connecting us right now, but you can hear me loud and clear.
Absolutely. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, that's good. So how's everything there with you? How's everything with you in Liberia? You in Liberia right now? Or you stay in the States?
No, I'm in Minnesota.
Okay, so when you going home?
Yeah.
When are you going to touch base? When you going back home? I know we got a delay. I don't know if you hear me.
Now it's gone.
Yeah, man, calm. You watch TV. I'm hearing you through my phone. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, okay. I see what. That's why the delay. Okay, let me make sure Sidiki because he was on.
Why?
Guys, just please bear with us. It's just a little
Yes.
glitch. It's not an easy thing. Someone tried to hack into my account, and I received the alert for how to change everything.
Daddy, paper. This is YouTube. This is YouTube. This is right here. YouTube. It's right here.
Okay. Please share the video. Please share this video. Yeah, Sidiki? I can hear you loud and clear. We're on the screen right now. Okay, and We live right now. Are we live? Okay. Okay. Hold on one minute. Yeah, yeah. I can hear you. I can hear you, Sidiki. What you say? I'm sounding low.
Go watch it, puppy.
What?
Man, go watch it, puppy. When I said, go watch it, puppy.
Yeah, Sidiki. It's just going to be a talk. Okay, just going to be a talk thing because I'm live on the radio, but I don't know if you can hear Mr. Jackson. You can hear him. You hear him or through the monitor, or you hearing him through this phone? Which one? Okay, now I gotta make sure I put the speaker on, my brother. Okay, Mr. Jackson, can you hear me there? Mr.
Yeah, I'm hearing
Jackson,
you very clearly.
can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I'm hearing you.
I don't think he can
Yeah, I'm
hear
hearing
me.
you. I know you can hear me. I'm hearing you.
Testing 1 2. He's not hearing me. We
I'm hearing
Where's
you.
Siliki? Don't worry about the thing. This thing happens sometimes. Let me just Yes, hold on 1 minute. Okay, good. He hearing us, but I can't hear him. And you will not hear him because okay, so Mr. Jackson, I want you to speak to see if and can you I want for Sidiki to see if Sidiki can hear you because I cannot hear you. I'm not hearing you anything. I'm not hearing you at all. Okay, good. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. I see people saying that we are please take Sidiki. Okay, let's go ahead. Let continue. Mr. Jackson will jump. I can't hear him because I want to hear him so you will be able to get him too because he's yeah. That means you have to call him. Okay, try to eye him while I'm talking. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're very sorry. I got up this morning, waited. By the time I could start, I just saw this alert that someone tried to hack into my account. So I had to go back to the whole 9 yards and change everything. The thing that we're doing, people try to mess things up for us, but we will try our best. So I'm very sorry and I apologize. And we have wasted all the time. But notwithstanding, we're talking to our people back home. We're encouraging you to speak out, to come out on December 17th at the SKD Sports Complex. It will be a whole day thing. Everyone is invited. It's not just one group. This is not about Alex Cummings. It's not about Alex Cummings. It's about Liberia. Nobody going to tell you support Mr. Cummings on that day. There will be nothing concerning to Alex Cummings. But we just want to tell this government that enough is enough. We tire. We tire suffering. We tire suffering. That is why we yes. I'm not on Bluetooth at all. I said I'm not on a call. I'm not on Bluetooth. I disconnect my Bluetooth, everything. I don't know if you can add him on Messenger. You can add 2, 3 person on Messenger. But you don't want to cut me off because I never cut off. So guys, we're sorry. We're doing everything. The station we're using is not sophisticated to get all the little wires, although they broadcast, but I think this is the one of the first or second thing that we go live. Not the second time. I think with the second group. Okay, now he said they saying hello, but just the call going off again. I know only messenger can and Sidiki, that's not me. By the time you switch it, by the time you hello, but Sidiki, listen to me. Don't let the people be listening to us while we're talking here. Guys, we are very he's on? He on? No. We're very sorry. Okay, asking. We are very sorry. That's what's going on. We're trying to do what we can do, and all the time going. And Mr. Boma, this is what we're going through. We're still not in the sophisticated era yet. We stay struggling. But we all know that December 17th will continue the rally. We will speak about it every day. Our people will listen to us. We will talk to them. Let this day be a day that George Weah will remember. Come out and speak. Okay. Mr. Jackson, you can hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
He's back on again, but I can't hear him. That's the thing.
I'm hearing you.
But
I can hear you. I can hear you.
okay. But I think he sent it to me too.
No, I use the other phone. Like I'm using that one. No, I can't use the one. I can't use the other phone.
You know, if you're not on the ground, it's hard. It's not an easy thing. Okay, Sidiki, you got him?
Oh, Jesus. This is sticking my head.
Okay, I can hear you too. You hearing him?
I can hear you through his phone. Yes, I hear you.
No, but I can't hear. Mr. Jackson, can you hear? Are you hearing me?
I can hear you. All of
I
you
can't hear
now.
you. Brenda, you can hear me? No, I can hear you, but it look like he hearing me. I don't know what's the problem. I didn't see. Okay, Sidiki, you want to try to come on stream? Yeah, too. Let's see something. Okay. Okay, good. You can hear me,
Yeah,
Mr.
hear you.
Jackson?
Yeah.
Okay, good, loud and clear. And that's good. Okay, we sorry for the little delay. We sorry for your time, for taking your time out. And we're not going to waste no time here. We're not going to talk anything. We just want you to give your input. And we are live on Liberty Radio in Liberia, 88.1. I want you to talk to your Liberian people why this rally is so important. So I want you to talk to the Liberian people. You are live on the radio right now.
Oh, thank you for having me. I think based on the situation on the ground, nobody needs to tell the Liberian people why they need to exercise their right in keeping with the Constitution of the Republic of Liberia. If you were to go to Liberia now or look at Liberia now, you will realize that almost everything in the country is slowly collapsing. President Weah, when he took over during his inaugural address, he promised the Liberian people that he was going to fight corruption decisively. Today, if you go to the country, even a 6-year-old child will tell you that corruption is a watch in the country. In fact, they have stolen so much that even the American government has to get angry on behalf of Liberian people to impose sanction on one of the president's red-haired men and 3 of the other officials in the government. When I say the president red-haired man, Nathaniel McGay was the minister of state, meaning he was the president red-haired man. He was technically speaking the president's brain. If the Americans can say they may have stolen to an intolerable level that they have to censure him, it says a lot about the stealing taking place in the country. And so it's important for our people, in keeping with our democratic culture, to come together and say enough is enough. If you look across the country, the high level of hardship, the high level of difficulty, the suffering of the Liberian people, you can see that things are not good. Even when Liberians are unable to buy food and eat on a daily basis, President Weah, without any fear for God, no human being had, he took about close to $2 million plus to go watch football game in Qatar. The minister of finance was tying himself in knots and trying to obfuscate that we were trying to hide the money he gave the president to go to Qatar. Even while he tried to hide it, he admitted that he gave the president $2,000 to use every day. Every day, President Weah will use $2,000 on him. When in fact, people in the country can barely find $5 US to get food to eat. It's just so that President Weah is devoid of empathy. Devoid of empathy, a big word. It means in Liberian English that President Weah not get human being heart, he not get sorrowful heart. Any president who gets sorrowful heart will not take food from the hands of the poor people for the president to be happy. Poor people are selling in the market, they're running their shop, they're making business, they're paying taxes. It is the poor people tax money that Samuel Toy taking and giving to President Weah to have fun time in Qatar watching football game. This is unfair to the Liberian people. This is wickedness. And in a democracy, you have a right to stand up and tell your president or your ruling party or the ruling elite and say, enough is enough. What you're doing is not the right way things supposed to be. We got to do it differently. President Weah went to Qatar. He said, oh, I am here in solidarity of my son. If you check very closely, President Weah's son had done 3 major interviews. In those 3 major interviews, he didn't say anything very positive about his pa. He talked about his man in a very praising manner, in a praiseworthy manner. He said, my man was my first coach. We saw that President Weah was an absentee father. He didn't care for the football. Now the ball is being started on. He won't identify with the ball. So the ball did all the interviews. He said, oh, that my man was my first coach. The person who inspired me, that Pele. So President Weah even tried to scare the Liberian people. He went to Qatar because he wanted to be in the arena. He wanted to be on the field. The man already said he wanted to be Muraha. He just went there to tell other people, I have a former work there, I can't yet to make my Muraha. He didn't really go there for his son. Because anybody who running his country and concerned about the suffering in the country, you will send a solidarity message. Liberia is not a big football country. All the big football country. The president was not in the play. Germany president was not there. France president was not there. Brazil president was not there. Great Britain, United Kingdom president was not there. Richard Sunak to replace them running his affairs of the economy. How you got it? Macron is in front doing his business. So President Weah was the only man who abandoned the people in the country. Not only that he abandoned the country, but he took the money. Suffering people money, people paying taxes. You are scraping the begging bowl of poor people. Make the president happy in Qatar. It is a shame that cries to the heaven. That's why Liberia need to stand up. It's a shame too for the man who called himself chief of staff to try to put fear in people and say, oh, when they put it, when a demonstration with the soldier people count that. Liberia is a democracy. The military is not above the law. And it is a shame that this man, Prince Johnson, who was trained by United States taxpayers' money, will come and prosper a gibberish in the public. The President Weah, in his inaugural address, he promised Liberian people and the rest of the world that he was going to give Liberia freedom of assembly, freedom of political assembly. Why are they jittering now? Why are they jittering now? They are jittering because they're not doing well. They're not doing well. They're not doing well. Go to the country. The last time they came Princess right on the street, they yell at door. Princess man got vet. She won't go talk. They grab her and they beat her. And I people with human being how to do like this. You can't do this. So even Princess man, he need me for me to tell her, oh man, let's stand up for right. They grab Matthew in it. Matthew in it said the way you're doing this is $16 million business. And I correct when they asked me, I would talk. What they did to Matthew in it, they zero him, they kill him. Today, no Matthew in it. Central Bank, they kill the ball. Matthew in it was from Grand Bassa County. Very clever ball. He take a professional work seriously because he say, oh, the thing you're doing not correct. He came Matthew in it. Nyeswa, my friend Nyeswa, he was the one who was the place there. He would say, oh, I get all the report the way you're eating the COVID-19 money here. I will tell. Today, around. So there's too much of this level of killing, don't care, absentee president. The country has no political leadership. People just stealing. The other time, Legis, 160,000 went missing from Legis. Nothing serious happened. $25 million road fund. They eat a zero. Nothing happened. Even the RRA road, they said they were facing $30 million in our road today. We can't find it. The road can't finish. Now they can't say, oh, they do not get a technical capacity to do the road. So even that road, the people who ride on that road, I don't know the people who ride it. Even if you say, oh, the message is a message that goes to the heart of the Liberian people. So I'm calling on Liberian people. Let's stand up in great readiness to tell President Weah and his bunch of rules that enough is enough. You can't continue to do this. We voted for you to take care of our welfare, for you to make us happy. We did not
Mr.
vote for
Jackson,
you
Mr. Jackson,
making music and abandon us.
Mr. Jackson, hold on 1 minute. Siddiqui, you need to mute your phone. I think there's a lot of echo coming back. So when he talking, you mute your phone so it can come back into it because my phone is muted. So mute your phone. Yeah, so just put your phone on mute. And then when he okay, good. Then when he talking, they will not hear anything. But I want to say thanks back, Mr. Jackson. You're going to come back in. And I want you to emphasize on the chief of staff. The chief of staff, I think he has no right to even come out. He said people call him, text him that he should overthrow President Weah. I think he's trying to play some tactics to go after opposition or to scare the opposition. So I want you to talk to your Liberian people. The chief of staff, I don't think that he has that right under the constitution to come and make such a statement. He's a military guy, but it shouldn't. We should not be afraid. We should come out on that day to make sure that our voice are heard. And I know we sometimes get mad with George. Let us leave that part of it, whether his son play or not. In this country, most of the women do for the children. But let us talk to our people on this protest. It's very, very important. This rally. If you okay, you want to stay home, fine. But we want to call on all the oppositions. This is not about Alex Cummings. You will not hear people tell you to support Alex Cummings on that day. So we asking our brothers and sisters, our grandma and everybody to come out, to speak your mind, to let President Weah know that we are tired. Enough is enough. So I give the floor right back to you. And I want you to emphasize on it and tell them why the chief of staff has no right to even come and speak on such issue to threaten us.
Okay, brother, thank you. Again, I was talking about the president's son. Then when I talk president's son, you see, we got to be clear. We try to keep this conversation. We got to be earnest with our people. When President Weah left for Qatar, they put our people under the lying pretext that he was going there for his son. Now it's clear that there is not a strong chemistry between he and his son, that he was an absentee father. Beyond that point, you all know that the other time they got to sue Weah to pay his other Osage school fee. So he's not a good parent. So when I come and say, oh, I let my son, why are going there? Even if you let your son, why are you going there, brother? You will leave 4 million people hungry in the country and go to your son place. You can send a solidarity message. We must not play around and say, oh, when I tell about the son, that the same son they're using to lie to our people. The other thing about the Prince Johnson, the general who talked, he said, you know, I'm speaking because I'm talking to our people back home, right? He said, oh, some people send me text messages. They say they want to open. You see, the man is trying to lie. Even in his lies, he's not clever. Because to say Liberian people, so Liberian people went to you and say you will take over the president. The first thing, they were to dissect that statement. What it means is that it's a confirmation that people are not pleased with the way the president running the country. Because no president who running country good, somebody will want to go and say they will let to overthrow the president. First thing, nobody want to overthrow president. We all say we will beat president. We are like old drum when the election comes. What we need for President Weah to do is to create the enabling environment. Enabling environment sounds like big word. The fair environment for all of us to go and cast our vote. Today, we don't even know when the election is scheduled for. The election commission gave press release, oh, we postpone the voter registration to time indefinite. It shows that they are not serious. Everywhere around the world, when you play with election, you inviting violence. When you play with election, you invite violence. Today, our National Election Commission doesn't know when we do voter registration. They general taxpayer money to train him. Instead of him telling people that when you go in the street there and something happens with you, he should tell President Weah to stop being careless, to stop being reckless, to start abusing the resources of the country. All right? Whenever president, whenever in history, whenever the soldier people, whenever the military gets angry on behalf of the president, whenever the military gets vexed for the president, the military transforms itself into death squad and kill political opponent. This is what Prince Johnson is about to do. That's why yesterday I called on the U.S. embassy near our capital to take judicial notice of the uncivil statement coming from this man. This man is setting the basis for them to murder, for them to kill political opponents. It is not the place for the military to be dragged into politics. The military is not a political party. The military took an oath and swore an oath to defend the Constitution of the Republic of Liberia. And that Constitution provides or guarantee the right of freedom of assembly. So that soldier man is supposed to be concerned about the freedom of assembly. He's supposed to send a new picture of Liberia to the world to say, look, what we will do as military men, we will create a corridor, we'll serve you people water. We don't want any disturbance. We'll be serving your water with God. Y'all do your project, when you're finished, y'all go home. It will be a new picture of the military, a new picture of Liberia. We don't want another great D. Allison at the Ministry of Defense. These people organized death squad and they were killing political opponents in those Liberia. That's not what we want in today's Liberia. We must condemn Prince Johnson in the highest term because what he has done is to debase our standard of democracy or our democratic culture. We don't need soldier people to give us warning. We are responsible people. Minister Brown, former Ambassador Brown, he represented Liberia at the United Nations. He's a responsible man. They want me to look at bad president. Oh, that man, our old rebel. No. Minister Brown represented the intellectual wing of the NPP, and everybody knows that. If he was a bad man, how can the American people allow him to make such high-level representation? How can? Because before you go to the United Nations, you got to be vetted. The American government vetted this man. He went to that place. He represented Liberia. He made Liberia proud. Today, they want to demonize the man because he calling for rally. You don't run our country like this. It's unfair. We have people who respect themselves, who are organizing a rally. The rally will not go haywire. God forbid, will do everything for our people to be peaceful. That's why we say, in our protest, now rally. Rally, when you say protest, that's why you see sometimes it can go other way. Rally means people coming together and giving speeches and informing their people why the situation in the country is bad. The situation in the country is bad because the president is stealing all the money. They don't have money now to do the voter registration. Why you think they don't have money to do voter registration? Because they squandered in the money. They're squandering the money. They're stealing the money. And the money that is stealing like that, Liberian people money, taxpayer money. So we need to create that awareness. We need to create that atmosphere. We need to conscientize our people at the political rally where we give free speeches. And that's why the Constitution also guarantees freedom of expression. We give speeches. We want our people on telling us, look, enough is enough. So nobody should be afraid. In fact, Prince Johnson is a very comical guy. Let me say some joke about this guy. The last time there was a leak a video or a leaked statement from Prince Johnson when they had a military meeting. In the private meeting, Prince Johnson, he was vexed with Samuel Twe, causing the man. Oh, that Samuel Twe man, he get check out both ways, blah, blah, blah. He calls the man. In public, he can salute the scene, check out both ways. That's somebody where you got serious soldier, man. Prince Johnson is a Pahu soldier. You know what Pahu soldier is? Pahu soldier are people who take interest in killing civilians. You know, soldier people. You say Samuel Twe are a bad man because he deprived the military of support. In the public, you saluting him. Behind his back, you cursing him. You are a coward. Liberian people are not cowardice. So that's why they're trying to stand up in front of Samuel Twe and tell him, say, it's wrong for you to take bread from our hand, for you to give it to the president to go to Qatar to watch football game. It's wrong for you to take our tax money to give it to President. We also you have $2,000 every day in your pocket to be spending on drinking alcohol and looking for girlfriend. It's wrong. Liberian people want to stand up to do that face to face. They will not want to go talk behind Samuel Twe and bad like Prince Johnson did. You know, he's scared to confront a man. He's a coward, even though he's a military man with a gun. He's scared. We will be brave to stand in front of President Weah and tell him, say, enough is enough. And let me tell Prince Johnson and his people, anybody who carry a gun over there and misuse their gun, they will be held criminally liable. Prince Johnson, you yourself, you are just nobody. You are just a man with a gun. And if you misuse your gun, and if you abuse your gun, and if you use your gun on peaceful civilians to massacre them because they're standing up to say enough is enough, Prince Johnson, you will be held criminally liable, you and every other person involved in that act. Liberia has seen enough massacre. We cannot see it anymore. Liberia has seen enough death squad. We can't see it anymore. And we will not allow anybody calling themselves Prince Johnson, whether you're general or not, to abuse the right of our people, to prevent the right of our people. That's why I did a piece this morning that we will not surrender our right, not even to the military. So let Liberian people stand up. It's time for us to stand up in unprecedented number and tell the government and the bunch of roads that are leading the country that enough is enough. Prince Johnson will not stop you. Don't be afraid of Prince Johnson. He's just a human being with a gun. And if he misuse the gun, the law will take a course.
Okay, let me come in. Mr. Jackson. You can hear me loud and clear, eh?
Very clear, but I'm hearing you.
Okay. And I like the way you put in it with the force and everything, but I want to send this message to oppositions. Oppositions, I know you are a member of Liberty ALP, you member of UP, but let us say this. This is not about Alex Cummings. We talk about coming together every day. If you want to organize another rally, we will support you. Definitely. But we organize every day. They say opposition week, opposition week, opposition week. Somebody will have to stand up. And no one has monopoly on protest. It don't have to be John Brown. Anybody can protest. We are tired. This rally, our people will show up. We want everybody to come up. If you don't want to show up as an opposition, it's up to you. But after this rally, we'll draw the line. We will draw the line and we'll know who is who. Because we do not want no opposition pretending. This rally is not about Alex Cummings. It's not about Alex Cummings. Yes, Tim Cummings is leading it. Anybody can lead it. It don't have to be Henry Costa. It don't have to be Mo Ali. It don't have to be Darius DeLong. Anybody can do it. We have tried to reach out and they don't want to listen to us because of their selfishness. It's up to them. If you don't want to be part, stay home. Stay home. If you enjoy this government, stay home. You don't need to come. But if you know you can't send your children to school, there's no good hospital, nothing is going on. Everything are broken down. The rice gone to $17. The president is killing us slowly. Our people, our children are dying. There's no justice in Liberia for the last 5 years. They have put us into the septic tank, my people. We beg you. Don't sit there and say, oh, I'm not going there. I'm scared because the people say we're scary. We are cowards. We are not. Enough is enough. Liberians, you cannot fool a man 2 times. You cannot. You voted for him because you felt that he was going to change the system. But no, he changed himself. He's rich today. All his boys, in 48 months, they turn to be a millionaires while your children stay sitting. And for you seditions, the disenchanted ones, look at your life. You fought Ellen Johnson for 12 years. You got it for 5 years. You stay into the same place. Don't blame yourself. Don't look at President Weah and say, oh, yeah, I left the man. I love him. You call yourself Weah Shen. Do not call yourself Weah Shen. You are on Liberia. We respect you guys. It is time to stand up. Freedom is not free. I know y'all say, oh, you're sitting in America. We will be there. Liberia is for us. We must stand up. We must speak. We're not talking about overthrowing. We're not talking about changing regime. But we want for this president to do the right thing and not to deprive Liberians of their right. Because we know they want to cheat. That is why they're delaying the biometric. That is why they're delaying everything. We know that trick. But it will not work. And we know what the chief of staff is doing. And the chief of staff must call the names of people who text him. He will not sit there and go back to the Grady Addison days. He won't overthrow. He will call the names. If he don't call that names, the next government, some of us will sue him. He will have to call the names because He tried to damage the Liberian people's lives, to put it in harm's way. But we're waiting. The international community is looking. The entire world is watching. If any citizen die on that day from bullet of the military, just know this, understand that they got things to carry. So, Mr. Jackson, you gotta get. I want you to fire it up. Good, talk to your people.
Okay, let me say this. You know, you talk about the chief. Let's do the chief of staff thing quick again. The chief of staff being government for over, I think, 15 years. He knows the channel. If somebody send him text and say, my man, you're overthrow we are because he underperforming, you can take that text message and carry it to the Ministry of Justice and say, somebody say, I'm going to overthrow the government, I'm interested, you please investigate. The Ministry of Justice will investigate and charge the person for treason. And that's what the kind and broadcast it. They don't have security people do business. You think that man talking true? He's trying to orchestrate, concoct a lie to find a way to kill human being. That's what I Prince Johnson Board doing. Somebody send him message, let him carry the message to the Ministry of Justice. The security people, they were talking there. They're not talking on Broad Street. They're not talking on radio. That's not the way to do it. That's how we run government, bro. We don't run government in the street. You know what I mean? But the other thing you said about sedition and they calling themselves reaction, I need to speak with them. I have family members who are in CDC. They are themselves disappointed in WIA. They voted for WIA thinking that WIA were going to bring good people around. He was going to surround himself with good people. Today, he has surrounded himself with people I call vampire men, vampires, vampire men who are sucking life out of our country, stealing from the country. The CDC itself, it was a force for good. It was a force for good. But there are few men who have seized on the CDC vehicle and have basically stripped the CDC of its beauty. They're taking the beauty from the CDC. They made the CDC now to be a money machine for just few of them. For a few of them. The other men, I mean, look at Liberia. They bought from Cape Man. They are Episcopal churches in Cape Man. The men told him where they care, where to Paris. Somebody who work hard for the money, you will not, if you're really politically conscious, you will not carry the wedding in Cape Man to give Cape Man some attraction to bring people to come to your hometown. You take a care away Paris. And other sedition can't even come food to eat, brother. That human being or do business. Some of them now building swimming pool. Even in America, I've been in America 1 year. Swimming pool not all over the place because swimming pool is a luxury. In the place where we're supposed to clean up Sonny Wing. You can't clean Sonny Wing. Mosquitoes still eating our people. CDC government officials in BB car, air condition, all in their homes. It's not fair to poor people who voted for George Weah. If our job, we are the first thing I want to do, clean Sonny Wing. He ain't able to clean Sonny Wing, but he able to build Jamaica Resort where you go there every night and they enjoy themselves. I hear say Minnesota can go there and vomit after drinking alcohol. Then they got poor people to go and clean the vomit. Is it how you treat your people, Joy Weah? So Joy Weah, we got to stand there and tell you, say, brother, enough is enough. You even talking about the hospital. JFK, that's supposed to be for poor people, brother. Joy Weah, he said you get country at heart. JFK told to put enough medicine inside change JFK condition. Yesterday, what happened? When my friend sent me to it, somebody my friend, let me tell you, I went to you together with in the same house, in the same room. My friend sent me to it. When he had an accident a few times, they said they flew him to Turkey on taxpayer money. The driver who was driving the car, they said they put him in JFK. Why we do this? CDC said, oh, we're going to change things. If you change things, then government got to work for everybody. Government can't only work for the bishops. The bishop and the minister of finance. Hey, well, government work for a minister. Government got to work for the poor people. But the poor man, you live in JFK. Whatever happened to him, that ain't no life. It's not how we're supposed to run our country. CDC said they work for change. You want change on it? Change the hospital. That your minister will go there and will inspire confidence in our people that they too will go to that hospital. Minister can get a small accident and can't wait to Turkey. Even though pray for you to get well, but it's not a good picture. And you leave the poor driver there. That's why we are saying, that's the thing we are saying you're coming cheap, bro. We are scaring our people. And nobody should feel bad because somebody scaring you. People who are clever in designing lie, they can fool anybody. But now that you realize that we are is a schemer and he's scaring you, you must stand up and tell him, no, the government are scaring government. He said you are going for corruption. Look at all over the place. That's also corruption. Magay stealing, Serena Seaford stealing, how you call the other burger? My other friend Bill Tuawe, he just stealing the money from free people. They said clean the free people for goose to carry in the country. He said no, he dressing all the money in your pocket. Hey, brother, build travel, man. Country boy from Riverside. I'm a brother. You know I'm from Riverside too? I'm from Riverside and settled in Grand Bassa. Hey, my brother, you supposed to make Bassa people proud. You go steal from Liberian people, the free post still remain the scene. American people getting rare car. You go sit down. You see them people too much. So you see, so the government got to work for Liberian. It can't work for we are people. So you make a very good point. Talk about even the justice thing, the whole justice system down. You cannot carry case against the government people and win one. Any government system where the president and people always winning case is a potential place for undemocratic practices, because the judiciary is supposed to inspire confidence. The judiciary is supposed to serve as the bulwark. When I say bulwark, I be English, the pillow, the strength of our democracy. Today, I carry case against President We are. By the time we go, you can't win against the president. We can't win you. Look at the country. When we say our country, our democracy is strong, when our judiciary is independent and can look at government officials in the face and say, you're wrong. Go to Kenya. The court look at the president and say, Mr. President, you're wrong. The court look at the president and say, man, you stole the election. You had to re-election. The court in Kenya, because the court serve as the pillow of the democracy, the investment in Kenya not easy. The people in Kenya are not in heaven, but at least they enjoy, because the court inspire confidence to investors that if I put my money in Kenya, somebody do thing, at least I will get justice in the court. Liberia, people not investing in Liberia because they believe that the judiciary is not independent. If the judiciary is not independent, who's going to carry the money there? When government officials steal your money, why don't you carry the case? You can't carry the case to court. So we need to stand up. If Liberian people suffering today, they're suffering because the government is not doing the right thing. The rule of law is the foundation of democracy. It will inspire confidence. People will go there, they will put money in the economy because they believe if you cheat them, they will go to court and get justice. In Liberia, you don't have that confidence. You don't have that confidence. The issue, even security, brother. If the country is not secure, insecurity all over the place, they say, oh, yeah, bring war crime upon defending Prince Johnson. And this is another scam from Opon. Opon say, oh, you know, former President Doe my papi. But if former President Doe was your papi, how can Prince Johnson, who killed Doe on camera at Ayaburi? That's a scam. He's just trying to scam the people of Grand Jide. And I think the people of Grand Jide got to know that Opon is a scam. Because the man who killed the people, man from Grand Jide on camera, brother, on TV. Prince Johnson killed that man on TV. Upon today, he drove on the American people. They say, "Want bring war crime upon them, mama, you waste more. You bring war crime upon driving the American government. He want to go to camp. The American got to say, no, enough is enough. We are for justice. We will carry the economic and war crime code to Liberia. So they man skinning everybody. The last time I was telling my friend Kai Fale, I said, Kai, don't mind this skin upon telling you. Former President Doe, I ain't papi. If former President Doe, your papi, Prince Johnson, who killed Doe will not be upon booty today. He said the economy will not be in the hand, it will be in the hands of what? Liberians. In the inaugural speech, President We are, oh, our economy will not be spectator. The economy will be run by Liberians today. The sofa cabinet of the president, the people who call sofa cabinet, and people who will go sit down in the president comfortable chair in the lap to see the president, are all Lebanese and what? Indian nationals. Those are the sofa cabinet. They go sit down with President We are in the night. They are managing our economy. Liberians are far away from the economy. So, brother, do I need to tell you that Opon is a scam? Opon is a scam. The economy in the hands of the Lebanese and the Indian. That were the Indian men who put Liberian people in line and were getting them food from the hand. Thank God for that Indian man. Yeah, good as Mr. Jetty. Because you can't sit down there for Liberian people to die with hunger. So Jetty got to put Liberian people in line Corona time and get them food. Is that how you would degrade our country? Indian man can't be giving up bread in a plate, and we have to care for Liberian people. He not care for no Liberian people. He's a fake patriot. We are a fake patriot. We got to stand up and tell him that enough is enough.
Let me come in a little bit. Let me come in.
Come in, bro.
I enjoy you, and I want to tell my audience. Mute your phone there. Mute your phone. Put your phone on mute.
Who, me?
Yes, I think. Yeah.
I mean, okay. I don't know them. I don't get mute. Then we can't come back again.
Okay.
Okay, I'm
I
muted.
brought
I'm muted.
Mr. Jackson out there to speak. I'm not interviewing him. I never brought him up here to come and praise Alex Cummings or to campaign for Alex Cummings.
But
I
saying I
brought
can't
this
call
brother
Elecom
up here to
minister.
talk to his people back home that this rally is very, very important. We must stand up. And if you on this page, you insulting, you using your stupid words that your business, it's up to you. You can say what you want to say. That means you enjoying the message, it's resonating, but you have nothing to say, so it pinning you. So I brought, yes, Sidiki. Yes, Sidiki.
Okay.
Sidiki, go ahead. Sidiki. I can hear you. Yeah. Oh, yeah, my phone yeah, was on mute. Okay, good. Yeah, so those of you who watching us or listening to us in Monrovia, please, this is important. The man I was talking to you, his name is Isaac Jackson. He's a Liberian from Riverside. He's a Bassa man. Don't hear Isaac Jackson. That real born Liberian man. That the man who joy we are fighting, they tell the man passport. Just imagine the same power. They fire the man, they tell the man to call, they tell the man passport. They say the man can come out to Liberia, they tell the man children passport. You think it's fair? This is no justice in Liberia, my people. You listening to us, we beg you. Y'all should come out. The people say we're not strong. They say the opposition, listen. Don't listen to that chief of staff. That chief of staff, we're trying to look for glory. He won for joy. I don't know what he's up to. They say he's a professional soldier, but he just danced in the red oil. So there is nothing he can do to us. Stand up. You are the one that employ him, that your money. Today, our president sitting now in DC, spending money. Imagine a security post run over from the president. Imagine the people who mind the president, some of them gone because they can't pay the people. It's sad. It's shameful. And to our opposition brother, I will say it again. We're not putting finger in your throat. We are telling you, let us do it together. If you want to organize your own tomorrow, we will join you. But let us do it together. You not hear me telling you, say, go vote for Mr. Cummings. I'm not telling you, say, can't support Mr. Cummings. It's not about Mr. Cummings. Mr. Cummings will be there too. But anybody can organize a rally. Whether we pay for this battle, we pay for this battle. Whether they won't push us, we are trying to obey the laws. It is our right. It is our constitutional right to talk to our government. The international community is listening. They're looking at us. The people say we can't fight for ourselves. They can't fight for us. Don't let nobody fool you. They're watching us. They can't do nothing. They try to intimidate you so you can't come outside. Don't listen. Here's Jefferson Koji. He said, oh, I condemn the act. He knows that he the one sending people there. They will not scare us. We will be there. We will come out. We will speak. It's a peaceful rally. If they don't listen, we will continue again. We might go different place. Or the next one will go to the Capitol building. So we call it on you. This thing here, the not Alex Cummings business. And I will tell you, say, you must go vote for Alex Cummings. No. You will not hear us talking about Alex Cummings on that day. We're going to list everything. Our children dying. The 4 auditors, they killed them with no justice. The 3 boys who got drowned with no justice. Princess Cooper. People are dying. People, children. Just in Nima County, people captured, they died. The president can't even recognize them. The president can't recognize to say, oh, my people dying. 5 million people in this country we in today. 530 million. When somebody died, the president can talk. But our own president, just on jolly, yeah. The time is high. I'm not telling you to fire. Just come and speak so he will know that you're serious. And we are serious, and we are 100% serious. Come back, Mr. Jackson. And Sidiki, how many minutes together he's going to open the phone line?
Are you getting me clearly? Brother?
Yes, loud and clear.
Thank you. You talk about opposition unity. And it's
let me ask Sidiki, how many minutes you got there?
Yeah, we have about 10 more minutes. I don't know if Mr. Jackson should speak for 5 minutes.
Okay, Mr. Jackson, you can go for 5 minutes, then we'll open the phone line.
Okay, no problem. Let me wrap my 5 minutes up quickly.
Okay.
Thank you very much. I mean, you're talking about opposition unity. And it's important.
Okay.
Thank you very much. I mean, you talking about opposition unity. And it's important.
Okay.
Thank you very much. I mean, you're talking about, I mean, you talking about opposition unity, and maybe let me drive the point home. There was a piece that was written by one young brother, and I read a piece. I said, "Yeah, they picking here on his shoulder properly." The Peking is a unity party person. In fact, let me make it clear that in recent times, I myself praise Joe Boakai for the strong worded message he issued when President Weah left the country without telling us where he was going and what the mission was in itinerary. In every civilized country, civilized democracy, when the president leaves, and before he leaves, he tell people where he's going, what he going to do for the people and all that stuff. President Weah left the place, and I tell nobody where you're going. Then when he got on the football field, he started enjoying again. He wrote a lawmaker and he said, "Oh, gentlemen, I try to extend my travel." You don't do that. You can't be outside the country and lawmaker say, "Gentlemen, I extended my trade." I don't have with the wrong government. So Omer Joe issued a strong word statement, and I must say I applaud Omer Joe. But I'm making this point to bring home the point by this young brother who wrote a very fine article. The brother said, Unity Party was organized to fight economic injustice. Today, economic injustice is all over the place. Does it matter who announced rally? We should identify with anybody who told a red talk, especially when we all know that what the person talking are true. Economic injustice will hurt the country. When I say economic injustice, it's where the president and the people alone just taking the money of the country and using it the way they want to use it. Using it the way they want to use it. In poor Liberia, McGill, he took all that money. Some people say it was close to $1 million plus to build grave for his man. I would think almost $1 million to build grave for your man, bro. Even if he let your man say. Today, his man got beating him. Because even if a man was alive, he would say, take some of that money and give it to poor people. I already the great brother. Enough is enough. That made it. So this one guy caution for living human being. Living human being. I can't spend money like this. It's not good. My own man used to tell me that, Papi, get some of the things to the people. Christmas coming. Papi, get a neighborhood rest. We get rest. We divide it with our people. You know what I mean? All the good moral that what they will tell you to do. So opposition unity is crucial. This is not about Mr. Kumi. It matter later who announced the rally. The rally has been announced. That role we're talking about, RRA rule. Where are you, Unity Party? Where are you, CDCU? Where are you, LPU? Where are you, UPPU? We all pass on that road. When you ready to fall down in that road, when accident happen, and I'm asking that's where that CDC may back. And the government is $30 million, brother, and the road not nowhere. So all over the place. They announced I think a few days ago that the company that might get them, bro, the company not correct. But tell me that I go. And they tell me that taxpayer money. So we all gotta stand up, brother. When the hunger can, you don't discriminate and say, the other person, when you go to jail, get medicine, as well as you see this or you live on the party. We're talking about the hard time in the country. So it's good for our people to come together. Whatever, put aside our petty differences. That's one of the things I wrote in my paper. Let's put aside our petty, differences and come together for the sake of our country. Some of my friends who in United Party say, I say you're talking true now. So slow down on our old man. I say, I agree. I don't say anything about the old man again. The old man, our old man, myself praise the old man statement. So Unity Party, let's come together. I'm calling on my friend Amos Tue, Secretary General Tue. Let's come together, Amos. It's about Liberia, man. It's not about one person taking the glory, knocking the chest. No, brother. When Liberia win, we all happy. When I was at the IMO, the International Maritime Organization, representing Liberia, under my leadership, Liberia won with the highest number of votes to get back on the IMO Council. Now Liberia was shining. And in the press release we issued, we say Liberia wins. So, it's about Liberia. When the people move me for political party reasons, that man, I CDC man, that moving. They carry one boy, they call about Owen Brown. What about day? He went to South Korea, he raped people, children there. The government got to not spend money to find a lawyer to go free him. You see what when the government doesn't make good decision, that's what happens. The boy rape people in human being better for humanitarian reason. Government got to look at money. He might not die in South Korean jail, brother. That find a lawyer who found something that would talk for him. You see, so when you replace competent people with incompetent people, that's what you have. We need to come together. It's about our country. It's not about whether Minister Brown announced it. For me, it matters little who announced it. The rally. Here. What matters is the rally is well intentioned. It's going to put our country on the right trajectory. It put the country on the right road to say to the rest of the world that Liberia has a democracy and that people are standing up for right. If you're not standing up for your right, brother, people will walk over you. They will walk over you. Now is the time for us to stand up for our right. Yeah, let's stand together. Yeah, let's pull together and let's show up in unprecedented number for we have to know that he has a situation on hand. He has to pay attention.
Yes, Mr. Jackson. I think I have to bring you back on if you get the time on Sunday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not hearing you again, brother.
Yeah, you can hear me. You hear me now?
Okay, yeah, you know, yeah.
Okay, then and put your WhatsApp on mute.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, good. Look, that I know you still got enough in you, and our
Yes,
time
sir.
is so short. But
Yes, sir.
I am so happy, and if you have the time, because we're going to do it until the day.
Yes, sir.
Sunday will be on Sunday. American time will be around 3 o'clock. I think 3 or 4. But I will give you the time. If you have that time, we will be on the Liberty Radio every Sunday and Thursday.
Okay.
But Mr. Jackson, Liberia is for everybody.
Yes.
We are the one that feeding it.
Yeah.
And that's why I always tell people your story.
Yeah.
For you to serve your country and a new government came in and you on a turning your position.
Yeah.
And yes, hello, you can hear me?
Yeah, we have only 4 more minutes.
Okay, 4 more minutes, you can open the line. And they try to damage your future, damage your children, your wife, your entire family just because of position.
Yeah.
That was wrong. Yes, go ahead, open the line.
Yeah, but you have to wait. Let me announce the number.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, guys. So you are listening to the General Show in the 8.1 on Liberty Radio. The numbers to call is 077 077 It's a number to call. You can live on Liberty Radio. So you can put in your call right now. You have the former deputy for Mr. Isaac Jackson here as our guest, and then our host is Monique Shea, aka the General. So you can put in your call on 0277 It's a number to call and you'll be live on Liberty Radio. 0277 is a number to call. For those of you calling for the diaspora, you can call +231 777 it's the same number, but you can just put it +231 there. So if you're in Liberia listening to us, we don't have much time. We spend a lot of it. Okay, we have a caller. Let's take this caller. Good afternoon. What's the name you calling from? Yeah, what's the name you calling from? Okay, Charles, make a contribution. Be very brief because we have a caller on the line.
Okay, I'm coming. Let's finish. Apple juice. Let me get apple juice.
Thank you. Another question. So you can put in a call on 0277 You'll be live on Liberty Radio. 0277 is the number to call.
What the guy said that Sneaky, what he said?
We have another caller. What's the number calling from?
Yeah, apple juice.
Okay, boss, make a contribution for you.
Okay, I'm coming.
Thank you. So 0277, we have another. Okay, Emmanuel, make a contribution for it. Thank you. It's going to be peaceful. That's what we can say. The water is going to be go, and there will be no casualty. It's all about going there to speak out to the government, to speak out about the reality, the things they are facing. And so the general will come in and buttress that. So the first question was, I don't think we can take call again, we can just go on because of the time. So the first question the caller asked was, if the organizer of the rally reached out to all of political parties.
Well, we reach out to everyone. We reach out to all political parties. We reach out to civil society. We reach out to them. But some of them are playing deaf ears as if we never got to them. But every one of them, we talk to them. But because it's headed by the team Cummings, that is why. So you're telling me if a crazy man in the street telling me about Jesus Christ, as you said, because he crazy, so he not going to tell me about Jesus Christ. If Prince Johnson come out tomorrow, Prince Yedu Johnson and say, I want war crime code. I want war crime. As you said, no, Prince, you can't say it because you need to go to war crime code. No. So it's no matter who bring the message. The message, one of the callers just said, we are suffering. I listened, he said, we're suffering. The people, who should talk to you? You know that you're suffering. We know. So don't be afraid. It will not be no violence. Just take your time and get there, and we will try to provide whatsoever, but we will show up. So, Mr. Jackson, just give me your closing, and then we will wrap it up for the day.
Okay, in closing, let me say to our brothers and sisters who following the broadcast that the rally is about a better Liberia. It is not about an individual. That's why it has not been individualized. We are reaching out to everybody. Everybody. I was even telling on the other show, I told my friend Dylan, I said, but Dylan, you won the senatorial seat as a result of opposition unity. There is a law called the law of reciprocity. When people gave you, you gave back. The opposition came together and made you senator. Now it's the time to join the opposition rally. You can't be double talking. You got to stand up for the people. This is the same law that President Weah is violating or has violated, for which we are standing up. The law of reciprocity. The country Liberia has given too much to Weah, and Weah has not given nothing back to the country except for giving back poverty, as we see, except for giving back the same old empty talk. We fight corruption today, corruption choking you. We give you freedom assembly today. You can't get freedom assembly. You put in Zuka G in Zwale Tule. You must get money back. But you already took people money already, brother. You can't get back. There's a bonding contract. You took our money already, brother. We gotta go to the sport complex there and rally. So we should not violate the law of reciprocity. Liberia has given too much to all of us. Some of us went to school in Liberia. Some of you, even the environment to even make your business. You got to stand up for Liberia. So when you stand up for Liberia, when there is a better business climate, even the marketeers, you will get loan, you will get money, you will make your business. So now it's the time for us all to come together. Let's stand up for Liberia. Liberia is drowning slowly before our eyes. Our country is being made a laughing stock. BBC, there's a comedy show on BBC. They call it Resident President. They were poking fun at Weah. They were laughing at President Weah. If they can laugh at your president, brother, you think they respect you now? They laugh at Weah on BBC. BBC. In Nigeria, they had a man for breakfast, laughing at him. Now, if we have a leader who nobody respects, they're not going to respect our country. So let's stand up for Liberia. Let's come together and in unison. Is it what our national anthem say? What? In union strong, success is show. With God above our right to prove, we will all prevail. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Jackson. Thanks for your time. I appreciate it for taking this time off to talk to your people. I will get back to you. If you have the time, we can do it back on Sunday in the afternoon. And it will be 9 o'clock in Liberia. And Sidiki, I want to say thank you for your patience and thanks to the radio station. And this is a disclaimer, the radio station has nothing to do with what we just said. So, and thank you very much, Sidiki. Thanks for everything. And let us continue the awareness.
Before you go out, you can just talk about the outreach which we are planning to start on Monday. Yeah, because you are still live on Facebook there.
Yeah.
You can come
Okay,
on.
guys, we talked about it yesterday. We're trying to do an outreach, and Sidiki will be in red light to be to the Ominga market tomorrow. So if there's any assistance you can give, you got Sidiki numbers. If that little, because we need data, we need transportation and other things. I alone cannot do it. And I want to say thanks to people, thanks to the Dumuya Factor for sponsoring this show, for making the payment to the radio station, and to all my supporters, those of you who make contributions. Some people say I shouldn't call the names. I appreciate you. We do the talking. Without you, we will not be out here. But I want to say thank you very much. Liberia is our pride, and we love it together. No matter what people say about us, we will continue. We're not stealing. We're saying the truth, and we're talking to our people. So thank you very much, Mr. Jackson. My hat's off to you, my brother.
Thank you, brother. Have a
Yeah,
nice day. Let's wish our people well. Merry
yeah.
Christmas in advance.
Thank
Prosperous
you.
New Year.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes,
Okay, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. It was a great show. Please, this was not an interview. I'm not interviewing Mr. Jackson. I know a lot of people will not understand it, like Papi Flomo, Jimmy Dan, and whatsoever. If you're ruling party man, hey, that's your right. So don't worry about it. We do what we're supposed to do. And so thank you. We're just live on Liberty Radio. And for those of you online, I know Facebook 10% in Liberia. That's all we can do, but at least people will listen to us. So thank you guys. Y'all have a good day. God bless you. This is Munel Kishen. And to everybody, I wish you a pleasant day. So be safe now. Kim, how are you? Thank you, man. I gotta go do my regular routine. This morning I never when you drop the kids to school and then you're supposed to go exercise, and I gotta come on this time. So thanks, God. Thank you very much. And Mr. Na, thank you. Oh, Papi, man. Papi Flomo, you're not coming to say nothing here. What you say? What you calling me for, Papi?
My man, why you just get a number to like bro you get to all the diaspora for the call into?
My man, you Facebook and vote about what man can get you number for?
Anyway, I wanted to come and praise Asset Jassy, but because you said that they were working in government before and now he's no more working, I said, oh, so let me all working in government before. Jella Louis Brown and just Asset Jassy, Jella all these people, who criticize the government because they were working in the government before, now they have no job. The man talking about how you call it for this
Okay, guys, that's what Papi Flomo. I don't want to get a conversation. I don't even get 10 first. Okay, guys. Yo, thank you very much. Prince, I know Prince call. Prince call. I know he want to say something. Um, I couldn't just click over Prince. Let me call you back quick. Okay, let me give Prince 2 minutes of my time and your time. So don't go nowhere. Prince, what's up?
Yeah, General, how you doing?
Not bad, man. Papi was on Messenger. So if I want to click over, he was going to lose. So I just with it.
Well, that is the reason I'm calling, General. I think you shouldn't indulge such an individual like Papi Fumo, or coward who is not brave enough to show his face, so that tomorrow he can deny that all the conspiracy and nonsense he's spilling out, that he can be able to deny it. You have a reputable man as Ashley Jackson, brave enough to show his face,
Yeah.
to put his face to his voice, come out and try to enlighten our people. And you guys are cowards to come on here and come and spill out crap. If you want to debate, let him come on. Let him invite him to come on the show. Let him come on the debate. I think John.
What happened, Prince?
Hello.
Yeah, what happened?
Yeah, I have a call from Liberia.
Oh, yeah, if you on a call and messenger coming, you lose. Yeah, but I muted him, so don't worry about it. I just everybody say no sound, no
If you
sound.
want such an individual to come on and fill up those kind of unfounded and unfounded argument and start to tell us about what we know the reality is not what is consistent with what
Those of you who say there was no sound, I muted the thing, so it's not about no sound. I just didn't want it for Pape Fumo to. We're just having a conversation, so
if public someone want to have a debate, let him come and debate. So I think it was wrong to ask the judging to allow give public Fumo an undeserving platform to come and talk. You know,
yeah. But I think a lot of
we
people
know
that
here we are putting our faith for
yeah,
tomorrow.
yeah.
We want our children to know that we added our voice to the revolutionary concept of transforming Liberia for a better country. If he's not bold enough to put his face to what his mouth is, then let him shut up and keep hiding behind the curtain. Not to come out and try to talk crap about people who are bold, who are putting the face out there and bold enough to do so.
And also, Seditian said that things are not hard in Liberia. People just lie, like Mongo J. Mongo J is saying that the people in Liberia are lazy. They not. There's no hardship in Liberia. So you see some of the things. But anyway, thank God for you, Mongo J. You in America.
And that's the thing I said. That's the whole idea of the rally. In fact, that is why it is called rally. That's why Henry Costa talks loud. He's a loud talker, but he's not a smart kid. He just talk loud and posture about the protest and rally. You know what? People who are sensible. You know what they do if they have a cause they want to agenda that cause. You know what they do? They first of all put up a rally.
Yeah.
You know what a rally is? Go find a dictionary and define what a rally is.
No, people
After a
think
rally,
rally and
then
protest the same.
they can evolve into protest.
Yeah.
You just jump on the street and call the people through on the street. You can't go back and everything. You dance around. Then when the police show up, then you run away. And then you say, "Oh, I'm the man. I have protest. I call a lot of people." He's a naive kid. So are you hearing me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear. Yeah.
So that's why you don't understand rally. It's a rally. Everybody will come there. People from all walks of life, civil society. If you feel you're not hungry, if you feel you're not suffering, if you feel everything better for you, stay home. You don't have to go there. You stay home. And then when the people rally and they all make their case, if the government does not hear them, then the people will come and protest. That's what you call procedure. That's what you call responsible opposition. Are you still hearing me?
I'm hearing you. It's loud and clear. I can hear you.
Responsible opposition. So my fellow Liberian, if you're listening in Liberia, if you're not hungry, stay home. And to Prince C. Johnson, you're a friend of mine. We grew up a childhood friend. I know you're overwhelmed for that position because you just got it. You didn't get it based on merit. You got it based on legacy. Because your father was a good man. He served in the military, so they look at you, they awarded you that. So it's overwhelming to you. But I want to tell you, your role is to stay in the barrack and keep your head under cover and shut your mouth. Because you are not the CRC commanding general for Liberia to make policy decisions and try to threaten the Liberian people. The commander-in-chief makes decisions and ask the National Army to be involved in the internal domestic problem. It's not you. So next time you open, this is not your first time issue, it's your threat. Every time the opposition come up with something, you come up with threat to them. You're using the butt of the gun to intimidate them and threaten them. That should not ever happen again. Just keep quiet, sit down, talk, have your drill your soldier, keep the border safe. If Guinea attack us, go and fight Guinea. If you have a political issue, shut your mouth and keep quiet. Don't say a damn thing. Thank you very much, General.
All right. Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you. Thank you very much, Prince. Okay, guys, we have come to the end of this show, and I want to say there's only cowards and seditions and cowards who are against this rally. You don't need to come out if you are okay. Stay home. And I hear some people are so naive and dumb and stupid to say, oh, you're coming, you can bring your children to the rally too. That's your business. That's your business. Your president, from the day he started playing soccer, his children left Liberia. He brought them. Champ was living in Europe. His other son playing football here. But you're talking about other people's children. His daughter going to school, she just graduated. All the time he was professional, she didn't graduate, she just graduated. Ask yourself the question. Ask yourself. All the other people are there. But you talking about, yo, bring your children. Oh, I'm going to take my child, they born somewhere else. You see, that's the problem with us. That is the problem with us. Nobody carry children to rally. Some of your fools. Nobody carry children to rally. Some of us were in Liberia with our family, with our children. We went through the war. We ate cocodolo. We ate pan cabbage with our children. Some people lost their children. Then you talk about bring your children right in front of your face. All your ministers, the children in America, you don't know that. You don't know that. And you're talking about other people, yo, bring your children to the rally. Nobody carry children to rally. Even if the children in Liberia, they don't go to rally. People who carry their children to rally, they know what they want. Nobody carry person. You carry people who can vote, who knows their right. So don't say bring your children. You know what I'm saying? So the first thing the president we got, he's not even acting like a father. He's not acting like a father. He came to the World Cup. He could not recognize 3 of his citizens, but he only thought about his son. Let's talk. President Weah came to the World Cup. They had 3 Liberians in the World Cup. Whether you call them foreigner or not, I know they are Liberians. They had 3 of them. He never recognized none. He only took picture with his son. We the one had to make pictures. I did a whole post with Timothy Weah and Haji Wright and Alfonso Davis. Our president of Liberia, the president of Liberia, could not recognize the other 2 Liberians. We used taxpayer money. Why he couldn't call for vacation? Why he couldn't take a vacation and say, okay, my people are going to vacation, but you lied to us. Our people are suffering. They got the first lady with the big American flag, but our taxpayer money took her there. The big American flag, she's sitting down, supporting America. Oh, is she American citizen? I agree. But our taxpayer money took her there. That's why the lawyer made it clear. He said, what we are doing, just like bring people with dummy. He quoted the Constitution. It's an impeachment offense. In this country, in my state here, the former governor, he used the state helicopter to go watch his son playing. They almost impeached him. They almost impeached that guy. They make sure that he paid that money back. You know what I'm saying? So this protest will protest, will rally, will come out. After the rally, when they don't listen to us, we'll protest again. So no matter who gave the message, and I want to say thanks to Louis Brown again. Look at it all. Look at Mongo J. Mr. Cummings didn't recognize them. Oh, yes, Mr. Cummings is not the president. You see, that is the problem. We'll teach you every day. We'll teach you every day. Mr. Cummings is not the president of Liberia. So even if Mr. Cummings recognized Timothy Weah and say congratulations for scoring, you yourself didn't know that ball was Liberian. But the president, the man who representing your country. So to show that you important, Mr. Cummings don't need to do nothing. Mr. Cummings is not the president of Liberia. I recognize 3 of them. I'm still not the president, but the president of Liberia to show to the world that yes, this is my citizen. He went there. He played football. He's supposed to know the football players. Mr. Cummings, he played football, so he got to know the football players. Mr. We are supposed to know all the football players. And before he played, I will make him president. Mongaje, you just always backward at all. You always allow your business, but you just backward on everything. I don't know. You can drive in reverse or what? I don't know. So all roads lead to SKD Sports Complex. Mongaje, we will go there. You lock it. You know we are law abiding citizens. So that is why we pay. They ask us to pay. We pay. But if we were to protest to another place, go to the Capitol building, we're not going to pay for anything. But we're having a rally. Since you say we should pay, you think that we're not going to do it, we pay. We pay. So thank you very much, guys. I love you. Y'all have a good day. Keep safe out there. Don't forget, the season, Christmas is coming. If you're driving out, be very careful. Know that the next man cannot drive too good. The life is safe and be your own or someone that you love. So God bless you all. God bless our country, Liberia, and let us do what we can do. Thank you very much. Mongaje, that you and your sedition will go to the ATS. Bye.